In Indian polity, we are going to discuss about unitary features of the Indian Constitution. India has both federal features and unitary features also. That's why this is known as a quasi-federalism. Okay. So coming to the features, strong center. So our Indian Constitution is based on the division of powers. So there are so many lists, three lists were there, and union, state, and concurrent list. Under the union list, there are 100 subjects, and those subjects which are administered by the central government only. And that union list has subjects which are important and important for the national level. Okay, so the power they have the power on the concurrent list also. Okay, so the residuary powers or remaining powers were also given to the central government. Okay, and next feature is the states are not indestructible. So the states has no right to secede from the federation. If any changes regarding the territorial integrity, it means area, boundaries, names, alterations. These changes may be done by the parliament through the simple majority. So this is a unilateral action which was made by the parliament only. There is no state has a right to involve the changes regarding the territory. Okay, and Indian Federation is known as an indestructible union of destructible states. American Federation is an indestructible union of indestructible states. Okay, and a single constitution. Basically, federation, center and states have a separate constitution, separate powers, separate functions. Okay, but in India, one constitution only to the center and states also. Okay, there is no such power to create a separate constitution itself. Okay, single frame we are using. Okay. Flexibility of the constitution. Indian constitution is a blend of rigid and flexible. So amending power which was given to the parliament only. So the parliament can amend the constitution, any part of the constitution. Okay. Maybe the proposal also come from the parliament. But there is no state will propose the amendment. Okay. But in US Federation, the states also can propose an amendment to the constitution. We don't have any such powers in India. Okay, no equality of a state representation. It means in Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha, whatever it may be, the seats are members of the states based on the population. But in USA, American senates are 100 members, two from each state. Whether it is small or big, but equality of representation is there. But in India, there is no equality of representation. And another feature is emergency provisions. So there are three types of emergencies: national, state, financial emergencies. So in that time, the central government becomes all power. Okay, and states have no power in that time. So it converts the federation into the unitary. So without any formal amendment of the constitution, they will turn to the unitary features. Okay. So this type of feature is very important and unique in the world, and this type of feature is not found in the other federations in the world. Okay. Single citizenship. So India has a dual polity. It means polity at the center and the states levels, but we maintaining a single citizenship. There is no separate state citizenship like US. Okay. Integrated judiciary. So at central level we have Supreme Court or Federal Court. At states levels High Courts were there, and in local levels district courts are there. So both central and state laws were same. There is no separation of laws between the central and state governments. But in USA, there are double system of courts. It means double laws. Federal laws maintained by the federal court and state laws are maintained by the state courts. Okay, and all India services. In India, state and central governments have separate public services. Apart from that, in addition, all India services are also there, like IAS, IPS, IFS. So these all India services are common to the both central and states, but they are trained and recruited by the central government only. This is one of the unitary feature in India. Okay. And integrated audit machinery, CAG, Controller and Auditor General. So this CAG audits the accounts of a central government and states also. So the appointment of the CAG and removal of the CAG only by the president without state consultation. Okay. Parliament's authority over the state list. So states have a state list, and they have the limited power over them, and they don't have an exclusive control because parliament can empower any laws on any subject under the state list. Okay, if Rajya Sabha passes a resolution for national interest. So the parliament can involve the in a state list also. Okay. And the next one is appointment of the governor. Governor, who is the head of the state, and he is appointed by the president, and he holds office during the pleasure of the president. So governor is the agent of the center, and center exercise a control over the states through the governor. Okay. But in America there is a elected head in the states. Integrated election machinery. So election commission will conduct the elections in center and states levels also. But appointment and removal of election commissioner by the president only. So states doesn't involve in this matter. But in USA there is a separate elections between the center and states by the election commissions. Okay. Veto over state bills. So the president enjoys absolute veto over the state bills, and governor is empowered to reserve the bills by the state legislatures for the consideration of the president. So in that attempt, president can withhold his assent also, or he maybe return the bill for the reconsideration. But in US, states are autonomous. There is no reservations of the bills for the consideration of the president. Okay. And a Casey where he described the Indian constitution as a quasi-federal because the Indian Union is a unitary state with subsidiary features. Okay, and according to Santanam, two factors are responsible for the centralization of the India. First one is a dominance of the center in financial sphere, and dependence of the states upon the central grants. Planning commission which controls the development process. Okay. And Morris Jones said our Indian federation is a bargaining federalism. Okay, Ivor Jennings said federation with a strong centralizing tendency. Okay, so we have federal features with a strong center. Strong center means it doesn't mean states are weak, and